Come on in and welcome to my kitchen. In our last recipe video, I showed you guys how to make ofe okazi. If you're yet to watch that video, I'll be leaving a link for you in the description section so you can go ahead and watch that video and maybe learn one or two things. In today's video, I'll simply be showing you how to make okra soup. Now, it is called okra soup in Nigeria, but down here, the vegetable is called okra. So whatever works for you is fine. Now, there are different ways that you can make your okra soup. You can make it oilless, whereby you add little oil. You can make it no oil at all, whereby you don't even add oil at all for the fit farm family. And then you can go full on out with your oil. I personally prefer the third way, whereby you go full on out with your oil, because I believe that okra vegetable on its own drinks the oil, and I like my soup to look very appealing, and the oil balances the red oil, which later turns to somehow like a mustard yellow, balances that green color from okra. But okay, don't worry, I'll get to that in the video. So in today's video rather, I'll be showing you how I achieve my own okra soup using less oil than what I will usually use. And if you find this video helpful, do remember to share this video on all your platforms. Also, click that like button and subscribe to my channel for more interesting recipe video. And without us speaking too much, let's head onto the work table and start cooking.
Let's talk grocery list. You need 1 pound assorted meat, a handful of frozen shrimp, 2 pound frozen cut okra pods, a handful of ugu leaf, 3 pieces of habanero pepper, a 1/4 cup of smoked prawns, salt to taste, seasoning cubes, 1/2 to 1 tablespoon of ground pepper, 1 tablespoon of ogirisi, red onion, a 1/4 to 1/2 cup of palm oil, and 1/2 to 1 tablespoon of uziza seed. Let's prepare our ingredients. Start by hydrating the dried ugu leaf. Pour in water. Sprinkle some salt to aid in cleaning and preventing nutrients from leaching out, and then set this aside. Next is to tar the frozen shrimp. If you have luxury of time, you can tar in your refrigerator, but as shown is a quick tar process. Once tarred, sprinkle on some salt. Doing this will season the shrimp before it gets into the soup, and this is very important since shrimp won't cook for long. Put this in your refrigerator while you continue. Attend to the uziza seed by turning it into powder in a dry mill or blender if yours is very powerful. You can buy powdered form, but I prefer and trust mine done this way. I don't want to take chances of store-bought additives added or even stale powder being sold to me. This is what it should look like at the end of the day. Next on the agenda is chopping all choppables. I started off with my pepper and onions. Paused a few times. Transferred it to a bowl and then set them aside. I gave my smoked prawn a quick rinse, add it into the processor together with my ogirisi and some of the ground pepper. and blend this till smooth or almost smooth as shown. Note, this is the reason I did not add the pepper and onion together with this. I wanted the spice mix smooth and not chopped. Now it is time for chopping our cut okra pods. You need to do this in batches to increase your chance of somewhat uniform end product. Again, this is paused a few times as it is chopping that I desire. Note, the more finely chopped, the more the sliminess of the okra. So you need to decide what you want. I personally want some body and texture, so I did not finely chop mine. Here are your finished products. Permit me to borrow my mom's lingo here. Oge elugo ikwa ofe. Into a pot, add your washed meat. Add in seasoning cube. Top with water, salt, then cover it and cook till meat is tender. Check on your meat for doneness and proceed if satisfied with it. In no particular order, add in your spice mix, pepper blend, and uziza powder. I would recommend you start little on this powder because this adds some hotness to it. You can always adjust to your taste later. Scoop in your palm oil. Again, the goal for this recipe is to use less oil, so I used 2 scoops of cooking spoon as shown. Cover this up, cook, and allow all of them to marry each other. About 5 to 10 minutes later of simmering, give your soup a taste and adjust if it's necessary. For instance, more uziza or more salt. If you're satisfied with the taste, stir in your chopped okra as shown. This particular point is personal preference. If it is too thick for you, add water, preferably the hottest tap water that you can get. Doing this will minimize overcooking your okra vegetable as the heat level of the soup is maintained. After that, add in your hydrated ugu leaf at this stage. Cover it up and crank up your stove heat to the highest so that the veggies will cook quickly and not be overcooked. Once you notice your soup is boiling or simmering, start your timing. Can you notice that the okra still has a vibrant green color? This tip will help you. Give your soup a taste again and adjust seasoning as required. I added salt to mine. The final step is to add in the shrimp. You should not stay on the fire for more than 2 minutes to avoid it being leathery or tough. Once you notice it has turned pink as shown, take off the stove and voila! Our oilless okra is ready, my people. Enjoy!
Welcome back. I hope you had fun watching that video and you're going to give this recipe a try. Now, I would like to do something different with my video this time around. I want to show you an update after like 2 days that I made this okra soup and I put it in my fridge and bring it out. I just want to re-emphasize what it would look like so you don't get scared when, if for instance you bring out your okra soup to reheat for another swallow day and then you find out that the color is kind of reduced. It's the same thing that happens when you have when you put in fried meat. After some days it loses that color. So this is why I prefer my okra soup to have some more oil than what I did now. So let me go on and show you how it looked and what I did to fix it for my next swallow day.
I brought out my soup and allow it to come to room temperature. Then I transferred it into a pot. Added a bit of palm oil and water as I thought it had taken some more. But again, that was a poor decision on my side. My water was too much, obviously. So don't be like me. I will advise that you reheat halfway and decide if you need water or not. Anyways, once heated through, take your soup off the stove.
If you've made it thus far in this video, I say thank you for watching up to this extent and I know that you had fun. That's why you stick to this. Remember, subscribe, hit that like button and share my videos. Thank you. Until next time when I see you again, let's learn and cook together. Bye bye.